Welcome! Hello everybody, welcome to Friday, Almanac on Air, getting ready for a crystal party in about half an hour. I'm Emily Thompson, I'm the founder of Almanac Supply Co.
I'm Mary Wright, I'm the business manager of Almanac Supply Co.
I'm David, I'm Emily's partner.
And we're here for some tea. It is tea time. So for the next 30 minutes, we are going to be hanging out here, sipping on some tea and chatting today about fall and the theme of today's party. And then at 3 p.m. Eastern, in right about 30 minutes, we're going to go live with our crystal party where you can shop for crystals. It's going to be great. So, tea time?
Yeah. Time to pour the tea.
This is turning into my favorite part of Friday. Right? Just sitting down. It's been a crazy week. I just want to sip on some tea and hang out with you guys. And everyone. So there's a couple of people live, I think. Feel free to say hello in the chat or otherwise just hang. That's fine too. I will say too, we're actually using our new mugs today. Yeah. We're super excited about our new mugs. So we actually have a little, some social media posts and newsletter and stuff coming out next week about about these mugs. But we've been working to sort of design and have produced for us these mugs that were designed and made here in Chattanooga. Mm-hmm. So, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Oh, it smells good. That is great. That is great. So this is the first, I feel, week of autumn here, legit autumn. Mm-hmm. I've worn pants every day.
Yes. I like it. Well, okay, maybe not the pants part so much, but I like the cold. I like it. I like the breeze. It's really nice.
More pockets.
It's a good point.
Yep. I guess I do have access to more pockets now than usual, don't I? All right.
I usually find stuff in my pockets too from last year, so that's always fun.
I found crystals in my jacket when I pulled my jean jacket out of my closet for the first time this season. I found little crystals hiding in the pocket.
Nice. Nice. I only found tissues.
Little old lady.
I did. I found a whole pocket of tissues, and I was like, well, I bet these aren't fresh. Mm-mm. Right? So it's the first week of autumn, and our theme today, we've been talking about this in our newsletter this week and on the journal this week, and it's the theme of the party, the crystal party this week, this idea of summoning the sun. And though a part of me is I feel like it's a little too early to start talking to people about summoning the sun, I think right now is also the perfect time to talk about, maybe not necessarily summoning the sun, but I definitely think harvesting the sun for later. Mm-hmm. Which is weird. Maybe.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's you're making your preserves and stuff, taking that summer garden right now and storing it up for winter. So there's something there with the sun too.
Right? Sort of saving it for later for sure. And I do struggle this time of year because I do love summer more than any and all other seasons combined. Basically. And for me, the idea of harvesting the sun, of saving it for later, it is actually something that I will actively do. So days like this when it's starting to get cool, and I know that this may be the last of the super sunny days that I get to enjoy for a while, I will sit and literally just soak it up and even think to myself, I better enjoy it now. I need to take some of this with me into the coming weeks. Mary laughs because it's serious.
Mm-hmm. It's serious.
I really need to save it for later, right? Mm-hmm. So, and Tasha, the writer who creates for us our crystal posts, is also a summer baby, for sure. This is one of the things that we connect over often, is how summer is the best month, and anyone who thinks otherwise must be nuts.
I'm nuts then. I don't know
right?
What to tell you.
It's fine. You can have your opinions. No, but we do talk about that often. So it is something we connect over. There is this idea that, harvesting the season, saving for later the things that you are enjoying now so that you can enjoy them later. It is the theme of the season. So we, for our party today, we've selected a couple of crystals that really sort of have a wonderful, radiant energy and or just color that will help you take with you into those winter seasons, that feeling of warmth and joy.
Yeah, it looks really fallish over there.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It is quite a fall color scheme happening.
That's like my fall wardrobe right there, but in crystals. Pretty much. It's all like yellows and nice like browns, golden colors, rusts.
Right? Love it. Totally love it. So that's what the party's going to be focused on today. And that's kind of what I'd like to talk to you guys about. So the sun, I'm going to be soaking up the sun, taking it with me for as long as I can. Any other things you guys want to do or otherwise save up for winter?
I just like soaking it up, the sun, but with a breeze. It's like finally somebody turns the air conditioning on outside.
Finally.
Cheers.
Finally.
I'm here for that. For that. I love the coolness of autumn and winter, but I do miss the sun when it's gone. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
What else? I'm just trying to get my garden turned over and get some kind of cover crop going on it and figure that out.
David and I took a fermentation class, a fermentation and pickling. Is that what it was? Pickling?
I think it was the overall fermentation.
It was fermentation and hot sauces.
Yeah.
That's what
Yes.
it was. A fermentation and hot sauce class recently. All of our first batches we had to throw out because they all got moldy.
Oh no!
Right. So we're gonna give it another go. I bought all the goodies to do it again. So we had made pickled plums.
Yeah.
And then also cucumbers.
And hot sauce.
So we're going to be giving that another go because pickling and sort of jarring things is something that my family has always done forever. And I've helped my family do it. There's something about that knowledge that I cannot retain. Like if you tell me what to do, I can do it while we're doing it, but I can't go back and replicate it later. I find it to be a little overwhelming and like, I don't know. My brain just doesn't retain it. But this was a different kind of jarring and saving for later that felt more approachable. And though our first go was not successful, I do look forward to trying it again.
Do you know what happened with the first batch? Do you know
did
the jar not seal?
So you actually don't want to seal it. And we used paper towels and they recommended cheesecloth to like cover it.
Huh.
And maybe that had something to do with it. We did parchment paper on 2 of them and poked holes in it, and those molded first. So
Interesting. Okay, so maybe it's the cheesecloth then.
Yeah, maybe.
Because we made hot sauce the other day.
Nice.
Well, I say we. Jeff made hot sauce while I was here, and I came home to my kitchen covered in hot sauce.
Nice.
Somehow the blender just went, I don't even know. He tried to explain it, but it's really tasty. It was kind of like sweet, kind of like a sweeter buffalo sauce.
Yeah.
I don't even know what peppers he used. They were on sale, and he got like a big bag of them. We don't even know what they were.
Nice.
But it didn't really like sit and ferment, which I feel like it's a little bit more difficult to get that preservation kind of going.
Right? Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Preserving.
There we
That's
go.
totally the word I was looking for. Right? I think it's a super awesome process. I think it's really great too. Like we've grown a garden for years. This year it was a little less productive than it has been in years past. But I have always wanted to do a little more preserving than we've done. So I'm excited to take what we have learned and we'll continue to learn to do that part of like harvesting now or harvesting in the fall and saving away for the winter.
Yeah. I think it's that time. I think a lot of people are feeling called to like kind of getting back in touch with those practices that not as many people like know how to do now. It's not as ingrained in our culture necessarily, and so it's not something you're being taught and it's being necessarily passed down as much. And it's funny because I know when I was a kid I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all.
Right?
Like,
I'll just go buy my jar of pickles.
Sure, Grandma. Cool. cool story. And now I'm just like, oh, I wish I knew how to do that.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I'm not. There's something around my head.
Right, we have a fly in the room today, so ignore us if we start like swatting around.
Guest speaker.
Okay, guess. Right? Yeah, so I completely agree. I'm excited to get a little more into it and continue learning, and maybe next year legit do some preserving of the things that we grow in our garden.
And to speak about like a lot of people getting into it, there was a mason jar shortage.
There is a mason jar shortage right now.
Because everybody's like,
shortage, mason jar shortage. What else? What else
Right.
is coming out next?
So many things. So a lot of people, you're right, a lot of people are being called either because there's nothing better to do when they're just trying to fill their time, or because they're like legit is a desire for people to go back and get back into those sorts of practices. I love it. I'm glad. Now we just have to talk our daughter into not eating all the cucumbers before we can pickle some.
we're just gonna have to grow more.
Yeah. We just need two patches. Lily's patch, y'all's patch.
Right. Agreed. I did, though, I will say, I did make some like quick pickles last summer. Because not only did we have everything in our garden that we were growing, but a neighbor went out of town for about a month, and so we got to harvest all of her cucumbers as well. And so we had a plethora of cucumbers, and so I did dive into some quick pickling from just a recipe that I found on Pinterest, and they were amazing, absolutely amazing. So, I do recommend. Make your own pickles. Because I will tell you too, whenever I go to the grocery store, there is nothing more overwhelming to me than the pickle aisle.
There's just so many.
So many, like overload for sure. So just the idea of like, I don't have to shop pickles.
You just make the ones you like.
Could just make them. No decisions necessary.
I like quick pickling, especially like quick pickled red onions.
Ooh, yes.
I love that for like a burger or whatever.
Yeah. Burgers. I've also quick pickled radishes before for like tacos and things. That's also very tasty. So maybe I do preserve a little more than I'm giving myself credit
You
for.
just don't store it.
I know, I just eat it. That's you are so right, David.
That's our thing.
Right? We're definitely not storing anything. We're just eating it as quickly as we make it. That is fact.
Yeah.
That is fact. Well, maybe one day. I'm looking forward to hearing how you use this hot sauce.
Yeah, I had a little bit on some vegetarian buffalo wings last night. It probably needs to like sit for a little bit longer, but it was pretty good.
Nice.
Just kind of tossed them in that they were frozen. Shh, don't tell, but they were frozen. It's one of those quick things we keep in our freezer.
Yeah.
It was delightful, I'll be honest. It was
There you
good.
Perfect. So, preserving some food. Anything else you feel like you need to either like harvest up and take with you into winter, or otherwise want to do before it gets cold?
I like having outside fires before it gets like super cold. And not that it gets really cold in Chattanooga, but like when you can just stay warm by a fire instead of like constantly rotating to make sure your front side and back side's warm, you know?
Yes, I know what you mean.
So definitely like want to get all those in.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to get some more skating in before it gets too cold, because it's going to hurt more to fall once it gets too cold.
For sure. Oh, and it looks like we may be having... Oh, no. Everything's good. Oh, hold on, everybody. 1 second. I do think we are having... And we're back.
There we go.
I think. I hope. Right? Cheers. Just little Friday camera snafu. I think everything's gonna be good. Well, we will be here. We have like 10 more minutes. We're actually good. Never mind. Okay, so skating.
Skating, yeah.
You love that?
I think that in general is just also an excuse to get outside, though, just in general.
Yeah.
Some hammocking in the backyard.
Mm.
It's just like I've joined a book club.
Nice.
I've joined a book club. I'm officially a grown up. And we've been reading a really great book, so I've been enjoying kind of sitting in the hammock and reading.
Yeah.
That's been really nice.
All right. Well, good. I want to go back to David's fire thought for a second because I also agree with fires. Mm-hmm. There was kind of a cool day. I guess it was last week that I was working from home where like midday I just went outside and made a fire in our chimney and sat by the fire and worked, and it was great. And it was supposed to be really cloudy all day, and then the sun came out and it was so hot. In front of a fire with the sun, it wasn't fun anymore. So I ended up going in. But that, and I want to do a little bit more cooking on the fire. And also grilling. I think this is also such a good time of year to do some grilling because it's not too hot to stand at your grill.
Yeah.
I mean, grilled pizza is something that I want to try in the near future. Right?
What?
Mm-hmm. There's this food blogger that I follow that I totally admire. And by admire, I mean I wish I could eat that much butter all day, every day, and not weigh so much. But she makes really amazing recipes. I've followed her for a really long time. It's called Half Baked Harvest, and she does a lot of pizza grilling. Right?
I love pizza.
I want to give it a go.
I want like an outdoor pizza oven.
Same.
You know, like a brick. That'd be a fun family project at some point.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Anything
I'm
else?
all for any pizza.
Right, David's like, I'll eat pizza off the ground.
Probably.
Probably so. Any other things? Any other fall things? And if anyone is here live with us and would like to share with us any of the things that you are either wanting to do before it gets too cool or embracing now that it is fall, feel free to stick that in the chat section. I would love to hear from you as to what it is that you are up to or want to be up to. I was saying this the other day to both of you. I am looking forward to hot chocolate season.
Yeah.
A lot. That's like the one thing.
Hot chocolate, hot toddy.
True that, hot toddy. I will say, guys, I have been looking forward to it being time for us to take our winter tea, our Nestle tea, and pour some whiskey in it and have a really great hot toddy for sure.
And soups too.
Yes.
Chili.
Oh, we made the best chili the other night, like a cast iron chili recipe.
Oh, nice.
Where you actually, it's vegetarian, but you crack an egg on top of it before it's done. So, I mean, it was so good. And I'm currently like making us make a double batch this next time, so we have leftovers and I can freeze part of it.
Perfect.
I'm not going to freeze the eggs, though. I'm not going to do that. But
that sounds nice, though.
So good. Chili's great. And some homemade cornbread.
Any season is cornbread season.
I mean, yeah, but I like it with the chili.
Yeah, I agree. We did make our first batch of soup this past week. I made a wild rice and mushroom soup that was very tasty using a recipe that I have not tried previously. That was very good. Hold on, I had something in there that I was excited about fall for. What was it? Must not have been real.
Would you like some more?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Also, we got the Halloween decorating.
Right, Halloween is just around the corner.
Lily's already ready.
Right? For sure. And we were joking the other day, the leaves are already changing here. I feel a little earlier than they usually do, right? And I was commenting on how beautiful this tree was in like our front yard. And David made a note that this will be the first October that I've been here the entire month. This will be the first time I actually get to watch the leaves change.
Oh,
isn't that
that's
funny?
Special. Yeah.
Right? Not being able to travel. I'm always traveling quite a lot this time of year. And that's not going to be the case this year, which is bummer enough. Except there is the exciting addition that I'll actually get to watch the leaves change in a way I've never been able to before.
Silver lining.
It is a silver lining. And actually made me remember the thing that I am excited about, that I actually want to do before it gets too cold. And it is real. It's so real. And that is front porch season, or like front porching it. I will have a couple more bottles of white and rosé wine on the porch before it gets too fall to do so.
Yes.
Right? That is remembered.
I agree. That's a worthy endeavor for sure.
I purchased a bottle of white wine yesterday for this singular purpose of a little bit more soaking up the sun before it gets dark.
Sounds great.
It's going to be great.
I would do that.
Perfect. We have about a few more minutes before we sort of go dark for a moment to set up for the rock party, crystal party, or selling rocks. Same thing. Crystals and rocks are the same. They're not the same technically, but for the purpose of this conversation, they can be. Any other fun, like, autumny thoughts?
I thought of something a second ago and then forgot. Oh, you talked about the leaves changing. So we have Lookout Mountain here for anybody that's not familiar with Chattanooga, is one of our like big landmarks or whatnot, and it's really pretty when the leaves change on Lookout Mountain. It's like a great place to go for a drive. You can actually take that main road up there, Lula Lake, like all the way out to Alabama, and there's some falls over there in Mentone, Alabama.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, like, super easy, fun drive. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours max. So when the leaves start changing, it's great.
Nice.
It's a good time.
Nice. There's definitely some driving that I want to do. Definitely some fall hiking that I want to do. There's a couple of hikes in particular that I super love doing in the fall. Ooh, now you guys are making me excited about it.
Yeah, see? They're good things.
There are good things, but I do need to take the sun with me.
Yeah.
I will need to do that, which is what we will be diving into shortly. And I see some new pals have joined us. Hello to everyone. We will be getting started with our crystal party in about 8 minutes. 7 minutes to just tick down a little bit further. And we'll be going dark in about 2 minutes to set up for that. So, any sort of last thoughts or desires to either enjoy the summer or enjoy what's left of the sun, or excited about for the fall? I feel like I'm just looking down a very long list of like yard to-dos.
Yeah.
All the things that I've been putting off all summer because I just want to wait till it gets cool outside.
Right.
Now it's cool outside and I have to do them all.
I kind of enjoy the like cutting like the flower beds back and like turning the dirt or like putting the mulch down and all that.
I'm excited about that too this year.
Laborious.
Yeah. Laborious?
Laborious, yeah. Labor intensive.
Yes.
Labor intensive, there you go.
But I do kind of look forward to that. We have a huge pile of mulch in front of our yard too. So I need to disperse.
It is a massive pile of mulch in our driveway, for sure, that needs to be put all over our yard. You're right. I am very much so looking forward to cutting everything back this year and sort of, I don't know, getting everything to start fresh again. We had a difficult time growing our garden this year, just a number of reasons. So I'm excited to just like get rid of the evidence.
Pretend you had a great year.
Yeah, just get it over with. And move on. I am excited about that and just making everything look fresh and like it's ready it'll be ready to go again in the spring. Ooh.
I'm ready for sweaters. And scarves.
Ugh.
That's mainly it. No, it's so cute. It's so cute together though.
I got our sweater box. They're like till about yesterday. They all smell funny though.
They do that.
You
just gotta let them air out.
Right?
For sure.
Freshen them up. Give them a wash or, throw some dryer sheets in there, something.
Yeah.
Right. We did switch over our bedding this week as well. That was switched into like our cold weather bedding. It's legit here. It is legit going fall ways.
It's very cold.
Yeah.
It's very cold right now.
Getting there. Awesome. Well, with that, we're going to go dark for about 5 minutes to set up for the crystal party. So you all just hang tight. Feel free to go refill your teacup if you need to. And we will see you back here at 3 p.m. sharp Eastern to start the crystal party. So see you in a sec. Hello. Made it. Have to keep my eye on my microphone. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to the crystal party. David is already messing things up. David. So looking forward to this today. I'm very excited about what is on the table today. Excited to spend my afternoon hanging out with all of you. We are Almanac Supply Go. In case you missed tea time, I am Emily. This is David. Dave is going to be running around for us this afternoon, and then Mary here over my shoulder is going to be the person in chat assisting you as we go throughout this crystal party. This crystal party is a virtual shopping experience where you have the opportunity to pick out just the crystals that you want. I highly recommend, if you are hoping to participate today, go ahead and open up this link, almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party, where you will find an outline of the rules, how it is that this works, which I will go over in just a second, as well as all of the product listings for today's party. Which actually leads me to, I guess, let's talk about the rules then. So if you are joining us on our website, so if you're at almanacsupplyco.com watching the video on a page there, you'll want to click through and go over to YouTube, because it is on YouTube where you have access to the chat feature where you can participate and claim some crystals for yourself. So be sure to click through there. You're gonna want two things over here. You're gonna want the YouTube page. You're gonna want that crystal-party page. Both of those little tabs open. If and when you see a crystal that you would like to claim for yourself, all you have to do is go into the chat section and type sold and the number of the crystal that you see. So every crystal on the table here is numbered 1 through 30-ish. I believe. So you will say sold 4 if you decide that you want number 4. And the first person to claim the crystal gets it. We will take that crystal, set it aside with your name, and then it is up to you to add that crystal to your cart, which is why we give you access to all of the product listings that are in today's party right here. So you will say sold and the number, and then you will add the crystal to your cart. You will want to be sure in the event. Actually, it looks like there are going to be 2 times today that you will need to make sure that you put the correct price point of crystal into your cart. So in the event, for example, of our sunstones, there are 3 different price points. You'll want to make sure you put the correct price point. And I'll be telling you the price of each crystal as we go through it as well. And then at the end of the party, you will check out, and we will take all of the crystals that you claimed and keep them set aside. And then Monday morning, we will package them up for you and send them on their way. If you do claim a crystal, you are responsible for purchasing that crystal. Any putbacksies, and we may have to ban you because it makes our job more difficult and sort of ruins the experience for all of our crystal buyers who are hanging out with us here today. With that feels like the shortest, concise rule giving I've ever done. You ready to dive into it? I didn't have vodka today. Right? Oh, looks like Linda is here. Hi, Nene. Glad you're here. Hope everything's going well over there. And I do encourage everyone to hop into chat and feel free to say hello. I love knowing who all is here, especially if you're a regular. If you're not a regular and you are here, brand new today, feel free to just watch and follow along, and feel free to hop in. Mary will be sharing, she's over this shoulder, sorry. Mary will be sharing some rock facts and dropping some crystal knowledge bombs on all of us today, so feel free to watch the chat for that info as well. And with that, let's get this party started. I'm going to start out with showing you Sorry, told you guys I'm gonna have to play the microphone game this afternoon. So here's what's on the table today. I will be or as I mentioned earlier, we are going off this theme of summoning the sun, or otherwise sort of harvesting some sunny energy to take with you into the colder months to go. These crystals are all chosen for their properties of bringing vitality and creativity. There's some very joyful stones in here, and really everything is gorgeous. I love it all. So we're going to start out with a couple of pieces of golden calcite. We have some yellow calcite spheres. We have varying sizes of carnelian palm stones, and I know that we've done carnelian palm stones several times over the past couple of weeks. I will tell you that these are all new ones from a new batch that we have. Maybe not all of them. I think maybe we've shown this one before, but I think everything else is new. And some of them are particularly gorgeous, just so you know. I also have a very interesting little addition today. We have one piece of lion's mane amber that I cannot wait to show you and talk to you about when we get there. We have 2 pieces of tiger eye, a couple of bloodstones. Oh man, I think my camera just went out again. 1 second, let me get my camera pulled back up for you. Mercury is not in retrograde yet. I do not know what is happening here. Okay, I think we're back at it. So we have a couple of pieces of bloodstone. These are new. These are not going to be put on our site with a listing anytime soon. We're going to be holding these for a little bit. So these are new and interesting, and I pulled a couple of my favorite pieces from a new batch that we got. We have some orange calcite here. These are the last 2 orange calcites that we have. We've actually sold several of these. I kept having to fill in holes in my table throughout the week because our orange calcites kept selling. So 2 pieces of orange calcite, a couple of pieces of beautiful pyrite, and then some gorgeous flashy sunstones to end with that I think is going to totally float your boat. So feel free to put in the chat if you have any questions. Again, Mary is here to assist. And if we're all good, I think I'm going to turn on my big camera and get this party started. Oh, and I agree, Amanda. This is quite, isn't this the most fall spread ever? Right? These are some hardcore fall vibes. You can just pretend if you'd like that this is the trees changing colors. And David, I think that'll be fine. I'm not going to go back over there. Thank you. Perfect. With that, all right. So I'm ready to do this. We are starting out with some of the smaller, least expensive pieces on the table today. We have these golden calcites, which are gorgeous. I pulled a couple chunks out of a small little collection that we have. This is number 1, and these are just $4. So I pulled this one out because I think that this little bicolor action here is especially great, right? So a nice little chunk, a good pocket stone to carry some sun in your pocket if you'd like. This is number 1, and it is $4. And also, just so everyone knows, I think we are operating on a little bit more of a lag today than we usually do, probably about 10-ish seconds. So if it takes me a moment here to say that you've claimed something, I gotcha. I'll be watching the chat, and whoever's first will get the thing. Here is number 2. Number 2 is also $4. Nice piece of calcite. This one is bigger than the previous one. Number 2. Let's see if I can. It's really gonna wipe that one out. There you go. Number 2 is $4. I always think that calcite makes some of the best sort of palm stones. They're they have such a glossy texture. And I really love just holding them in my hand. Also, I think we've lost our table feed. This camera today is just acting up so much. So I'm actually just going to turn off the camera feed. Or the table feed. Sorry guys. But you saw the table. I will do a preview of the table in a minute if I need to. All right, so now I'm going to number 3. Number 3, we get into these yellow calcite spheres. And these are glorious. Look, you see some rainbows happening in here. Talk about literally like summoning the sun. It looks like just like a little sun, which I think is great. This is number 3, and it is $60. $60 for number 3. Look at those. Ooh. These are great. See the rainbows up in there? Oh, I love these calcite. Awesome. Erica, hi Erica. Gotcha. And we're putting that aside for you. All right. And then we have number 4. Number 4 is, let me see here. Let me do a comparison. Number 4 is slightly, like a hair smaller than number 3.
Number 1 is sold to me.
Oh, nice. Gotcha, Amanda. So this one is a hair smaller than number 3. I think this one has, oh, let me compare it again. Interestingly, this one has a slightly lighter color. Slightly lighter. See those rainbows flashing around in there? Such a beautiful stone. We also do have some sphere stands in stock. So if anyone does want a sphere and also needs a stand, we had some locally made wooden stands that are gorgeous. This is number 4, and it is also $60. So good. Look at that little sun. I love it. All right, we have a couple of, or now we are moving into the carnelian. I'm going to start off, oh, thank you, David. David brought in the spheres so I can show you the spheres. So we do have these spheres in stock now. In the event that someone wants a whole situation, look at that, how cute.
I don't think they're live on the website though. So if someone wants them, they should probably just let us know.
Oh, perfect. Mary's saying that these are not available, the stands are not available on the website yet, so if anyone does want one, just let us know. We will take care of you.
Just don't have a photo.
Okay, now we're moving into carnelian. Carnelian is a favorite amongst our Almanac peeps. Here is number, hold on, can't see my numbers. Here's number 5. Just a nice little tumbled stone I wanted to bring into the mix for anyone who is looking for some smaller pieces. This is number 5, and it is also $4. I love the layering that's happening, especially on that side. It's a nice little worry stone, good pocket stone. Number 5. Next up we have number 6. You can see the reflection of our ceiling. There we go. Maybe a little less lines. This one is a good bit darker, super gorgeous. Number 6, again, another just little pocket stone, very small, little tumbled. Number 6 is also $4. All right, now we're going up in palm stone size. I'm actually going to take the price tag off this one because you need to see the whole thing. This one is number 7. Look at how gorgeous this is. Number 7, and look at the back. Look how pretty this one is. This is number 7, and it is $15. There's a hole in here, and in there you can see some quartz druze happening in there. David is very much so appreciating this one right now. Right, isn't this one so pretty? This is number 7, and it is $15. This one looks like a planet. So cool. And like these are good size palm stones. So number 7 is 15. Okay, we're going to go up in price point with the carnelian again. Take the tag off this one so you can see the whole thing again. So this is number 8. Look at this one. This latest batch of carnelian that we got is stunning, absolutely stunning. So this is number 8, and a palm stone of this size is going to be $20. And this is a nice size. Very nice size palm stone. So $20 for this chunk of carnelian. If we have any creatives in the group, carnelian is a great, I guess that's really the purpose of all these stones today, but carnelian is a good one for creativity. All right, here comes number 9. Number 9 is probably one of my favorites on the table today. It is also that $20 price point of carnelian palm stone, but look at it. Look at that. Isn't this so beautiful? So there's beautiful striations, or like layering, I guess, happening in this stone. Really good size. Gorgeous color. This is number 9, and it is $20. Again, good size stone. All right, next up, we're going to go up in price point again with these carnelians. The latest batch of carnelians had so many sizes, which I love.
Was number 7 the one with the hole?
Was number 7 the one with the hole? Yes, it is. 7 is the one with the hole. This one has a hole too. So this is number 10. And you'll see that there's this hole in there. This one is also gorgeous. So this is number 10. It is $25 for this size, and you'll see like we just keep going up in size here. Like this is a big one. You're gonna have a big lump in your pocket if you put this one in your pocket. But look how pretty it is. Isn't that beautiful? So if you didn't know, and I don't know, I'm not reading Mary's smarts over there. Carnelian is a kind of quartz. So oftentimes you'll really get these like super quartzy inclusions in a piece of carnelian. And I think they just give it a really beautiful extra something. So this is number 10, and it is $25. All right, and the next one is also at that $25 price point. So it is a little bit bigger, but still within the same range as the other one, and is also just gorgeous. So this one is it has a little bit more white, sort of a softer color, but like still some gorgeous carnelian features. This is number 11, and it is $25. Ooh, look at that. I love these pieces. I could look at them all day. All right, and then moving on from the palm stones, we do have a free form here. I don't know if we have shown this one yet. I don't think that we have it. This is number 12. This is a standing free form, so it actually has a little polished base here so that you can like sit it up and you can sit on your bookshelf or whatever. It has these beautiful like features that I just think are so gorgeous. And so it can sit on your desk or your bedside table or your bookshelf, wherever you'd like to add a little bit more carnelian vibe. So this is number 12, and it is $70. Number 12 is $70. And they're actually, I don't know if you can see, there's a little hole here, and there's some druising there, so it really is very sparkly. which I love. It's number 12 and it is $70. All right, next up is that super special amber piece. So this is called, oh my God, look at what that looks like on camera. Oh, wow. So this is called Lion's Mane Amber. It's the only piece of this that we got. It is so beautiful. It's a nice like palm stone size. It's a little rougher on these two ends, but then very, very smooth all the way around it. This is from Indonesia, and it is $38. So number 13 is 38. This is blowing my mind. I was telling David earlier, it's a very lightweight stone. It's little, and it's not, I guess it's not even technically a stone, but it's very lightweight. I was telling David earlier that, can I tell you what my urge is whenever I like have this stone in my hand, is to bite it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I get that.
Right?
Yes,
Okay, Mary's
okay.
feeling that.
I felt it too.
It's like a sort of, what is it? Like burnt sugar.
Yeah.
It looks like it would taste amazing.
Like a brulee or something.
Yes, like a really great brulee crust to your creme brulee for sure. Anyway, so Lion's Mane Amber number 13 is $38. This is a really beautiful specimen. Anyone who gets it is probably going to want to eat it too.
But don't.
But really don't eat it. We beg of you. Don't do it. Okay, I'm going to grab a sip of water really quick. We're almost halfway done with the table. And next up, we're going to move into Tiger Eye. So we are very much so running out of Tiger Eye. But we do have a couple pieces left. Oh, look how pretty. This is one of them. Look how pretty this one's showing off. I love it. So this is a Tiger Eye sphere, and Tiger Eye is a personal favorite of mine. We actually use this one to top our manifestation ritual candle because Tiger Eye can be a very powerful stone for manifestation and creativity and those sorts of things. So this is number 14. And it's incredibly flashy, and it is $60. Look how pretty. Ooh, I could also just stare at this one all day. All right, number 14 is $60. And then number 15 is our last piece of Tiger Eye on the table. This is our last point in Tiger Eye. These have been super popular, especially here at the parties. Usually when I bring them out, we have to go get more of them. Ooh, look how flashy that one is. This one is very flashy. This is number 15. It is $33, which is a great price for these Tiger Eyes. Look at that. This Tiger Eye is not disappointing today. There we go. So number 15 is $33. All right, next up I'm going to move into the bloodstones. I actually have I said that and I patted my pocket because I have a bloodstone in my pocket. I'm most excited about these bloodstones. Look at this. Look at this beautiful stone. Because we don't often find bloodstone. This is actually, I think, the first time we've ever seen it in sort of something substantial. Usually, we actually use bloodstone to top our heel candles, but I've never seen it really any bigger than a chip. So whenever we saw these palm stones, I was like, I'll take all of them. I did not quite get all of them. Oh, we got a sold Linda Austin. We got number 12. Nice, Linda. That is a great addition to your collection. I love it. All right. So the bloodstone is pretty rare to find like this. We've got several pieces. I picked out 2 of my favorite palm stones from the collection. This is number 16, and it is 32.
Oh, she meant 13, the amber. She wants the amber.
Oh, nice. Okay, gotcha.
Typo.
Gotcha. You got, oh, good. I think you're going to love this amber. I do. It is a very special stone. Or not stone. It's not a rock. All right, so this is number 16, and it is 32. Next up, we have number 17. Ooh, look at these. And I pulled these into the collection today because of their association with vitality and health, which is why we put it on the top of our heel candle. So this is number 17. It is also 32. Just to really show you the whole thing. Super gorgeous. I love these. I'm super impressed with the quality of these bloodstones. We've even sold a couple of them already, and they're not on our site. We will not put them on our site for several weeks more still. That was number 17 for 32. Next up, I have 2 pieces of orange calcite. Again, our last pieces of orange calcite. They got snatched up. We posted our article this week, and then all of our orange calcite went flying out the door, which is exactly what I want to happen. So I'm not mad about it at all. So this, sold 17. Got you Amanda. Perfect. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Seriously beautiful one. You're going to love these. I picked up these bloodstones and knew that they were all mine. And by mine, I mean yours. So I love it. Okay. Orange calcite. Let me see if I can. Oh, $32. This is number 18. These beautiful points. Let's see if I can get the balance a little better. There you go. You can see how very orange these are. These are incredibly orange and super beautiful. It's number 18 for 32. And that one was kind of a little flat, buddy. If you'd like something that is a little less flat, we also have number 19, which is also 32. So beautiful pieces to sit on your bookshelves or wherever. You need a nice sunny corner. Nice sunny one. All right, so that's number 19. All right, that takes us into the last 10 items for the party today. We're going to move into a couple of pieces of pyrite. I do have a just small tumbled piece in case anyone's looking for something a little smaller, stick in your pocket. I love pyrite. Pyrite is one of my personal favorite stones. These are nice, smooth-ish tumbles. They're smooth, but they still have some of those really cool pyrite characteristics happening. This is number 20, and this cute little tumbled pyrite is $12. Again, not a bad size. $12 for this guy. And that was number 20. Number 21, we have a lot of last ones on the table today. This is our last pyrite obelisk. It's 4-sided, seriously beautiful pyrite obelisk. I love the characteristics of this one. Look at this little area down here. So good. We have one of these left. It is number 21, and it is $60. So good. Number 21 is $60. All right, and I have 2 palm stones here. I have number 22, Number 22, and again, these are real palm stones. Number 22 is 32. That's number 22. And then next up is 23. This one is a little bit bigger. Just a bit. It's also 32. So this is 23 for 32. Number 20 sold. Gotcha, Erica. Putting it aside. There you go. Perfect. So those are the two larger palm stones. And if I need to go back, if anyone wants to see anything else on the table or anything on the table once we are done, I'm happy to go back and show you any things you may be thinking about, or you want to compare a couple of items. I'm happy to do so. All right, the next two things on the table are two of, these just always make me so happy. They completely blow my mind. Are these really adorable little pyrite specimens that are just so extra amazing. Look at this. And so this is a pyrite cube on its matrix. So pyrite grows like this. Just little pyrite cubes pop up out of the ground out of its matrix, whatever it may be. This is number 24. And this little guy, and he sits super cute like this. He might also sit like this. Let me see. Maybe not. Actually, it will sit like this, which is super adorable, right, on this little surface here. So it will sit like this. So this is number 24 and is $30. These always blow my mind. Like, how in the world does this even happen? How in the world does this even happen? Number 24. Next up is 25. It's another one of these specimens, just a little bit different. We do have more of these. So if anyone does see anything where they're like, ooh, I love that, but I think I'd like to see a couple more. Whenever I'm done showing everything, we can either pull more out, or you can always schedule your own virtual shopping to choose for yourself. So this is number 25, also 30. And look at this, just perfect little cube. So this one will sit, let me see how it sits. This one will sit like this. So you get this adorable little guy. You can sit on your desk or on your bedside table. Super cute. So it's number 25 and it is 30. All right, and last but not least, we are going to go into our sunstone, which I think is like the showstopper of the day. These are these got voted best dressed at the party. Perhaps. They came in looking so stylish and chic, and with just the right touch of glitter. You know that person who just shows up with like just a bit of glitter and wins everything? That's what the sunstone does. Look, see some flashing right around in there. So this is number 26. Some flashing around in here. These are some of the most beautiful, flashy sunstones I've ever seen. This cute little guy is 18. See some flashing happening in there. And I've seen sunstone a couple of times since we've gotten this batch, and literally none of it is as flashy as this. Look at that. These are gorgeous. These are like the ultimate sunstone. I mean, they're literally called sunstone. But like when you talk about summoning the sun, you want some of this. So this is number 26. This little buddy is 18. Look how cute that is. I love it. I love this size too. Next up we have number 27. Same size. Ooh, see that flashing? Oh, I love these so much. This one is also 18. See that beautiful flashing happening in here. My camera is struggling. Struggling keeping its balance good to show you these, how pretty they are. This is number 27 and it is 18. We're gonna go up in price point on these. And we do have 3 price points on the table of these sunstones. This one is number 28. Let's make it flashy. Oh yeah, see all that in there? Ooh, look at it. These are gorgeous. So this is number 28 and it is 25. So again, good. Like I like that these are not too bulky. Like they're a good size, but they're kind of flat. So that you really can just like hold them in your palm. Slide them into your pocket without making your pocket bulgy, right? Number 28 is 25. All right, and that is the only one at that price point we have on the table. The next 2 go up one more time. This is number 29. Ooh, look at all that. Number 29, it is 32. See all that flashing? OMG. I love these. These are extra beautiful sunstones. So number 29 is 32. And then last but not least is number 30. We have number 30 already flashing at you. I don't even have to flash this one, it just is flash. Wow. Number 30 is, look at that. I really do like these a lot. Number 30 is 32. Oh man. These are gorgeous. Number 30 is 32. And that brings us to the end of our crystals. If anyone has anything they want to go back and see, again, they want to compare some things, feel free to let us know. You can let us know in the chat and I will pull up anything in addition. While you are doing that, I do want to go ahead and show you a couple of our additional products that we have that feature some of the things that we have shown you today on the table. So we have these Tiger Eye Augusta gemstone bracelets. We have the bracelets in carnelian as well. And this actually wasn't on the table, but I thought it was appropriate to share because also, isn't that just like some good fall vibes too? Just like this stack. I think that's gorgeous. This is yellow jade. So we have these in yellow jade. This is a very beautiful stone. It's not something that we have been able to carry in any other capacity, but we do have it in bracelet form and think it's especially gorgeous. So even this little stack in itself could definitely be some fall vibes for anyone interested. And then we do have mini grid kits. And Erica, I see you with the bloodstones. David, will you snag the thing of bloodstones over there? David's gonna grab bloodstones, and while he's grabbing those, we do also do bloodstone in our ritual candle. So you'll see we have them topped with chips of bloodstone if anyone's looking for a 7-day ritual candle for themselves. And then we also have the we have mini grid kits in carnelian. Checking out our mini grid kits. Okay. Oh, I know, I think my audio went out. Grid kits, what I was saying was, I showed you all of our mini grid kits. If anyone is interested in getting any of those, they are all in the catalog. And you can go check out for carnelian, pyrite, and tiger eye. Okay, Erica, I have 3 more palm stones here I'm going to show you. 31, 32, and 33. And then David did also bring some bloodstone freeforms that I'm happy to show you because I did not even bring these out today. But if bloodstone is something that you're interested in, I might as well show you everything we got. So here's number 31. David did pull out a really cool one. Look at this. So here's number 31. Just super cool. Insanely cool piece. Number 31. And all of these palm stones are 32. Right? Mm-hmm. Let me show you a couple more. Here is number 32. This one has a lot of red happening here. This is number 32. It is 32. And then here is number 33. Oh man, these are so pretty. Number 33. I like this one is green on one side and red on the other. Look at that. That is so cool. Two-Faced, David's saying. Yep. So it was 31, 32, and 33. And then I do want to show you all, we do have some bloodstone freeforms. So standing freeforms, these, again, I've never seen bloodstone offered in like such a hefty piece. But we'll call this number 34. And these are 72. So 34 is 72. And then 35, look at this one, ooh, is also 72. Like, I love what's happening in here. So that is bloodstone. Perfect. Let me know, Erica, if any of those float your boat, or anyone for that matter. Those are up for grabs. 31 through 35. And then for anyone else, if there is anything else you'd like to see, feel free to put that in chat. And if not, you can go ahead and start checking out with the things that you want, or free to stay around in case anything else gets shown.
Erica wants to see the first ones again.
Yep.
She said.
Yep. Perfect. So we only have one of those first ones left. This was number 16. This is number 16.
I'm just getting 30.
It was 32.
Linda.
Oh, perfect. We got you, Nene. 30 is an set aside for you. That was an extra flashy one. Extra flashy one. All right. Oh, and Nene, I know that sunstone is one of your favorites. So good. All right, Erica, let me know. That was, I just showed you 16. That was the only one of the first ones that was left. And then those three other. Can I see the first? Oh, first. Okay, so I showed you. David's interpreting your comment differently, so I'm going to go back through those. So I showed you 16. Here's 31. We'll just go through them again. So 31. Isn't that so pretty?
32 sold to Erica.
Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah, 32 is good. Perfect. Got you. Awesome. Perfect. Let me know. Oh, and Lisa got 31. Goodness. Ooh, these are beautiful. I'm glad I put that. I almost didn't have the bloodstone in the party today. But like I said, someone snatched up a couple of the pieces that I had already put on the table from our online shop. So I was like, let's then throw some bloodstone in here.
Anybody want to see more?
Right? If anyone wants to see any more bloodstone, we do have a couple more pieces here that we are happy to show, or anything else. I am willing to now open up the floor. Gotcha. Ah, David, this is what happens when you unplug the microphone.
Oh, never again.
It messes up my microphone settings. So sorry about that. So what I was saying is if there is anything, or if, hold, breathe, right? Snafus. If anyone is not interested in waiting around to see what else we show, or if anyone is done, feel free to go ahead and check out on our website with the things that you have claimed. Otherwise, Lisa, yes, I see you're 21. I will show you that. And if anyone does want to see anything else, anything from our online shop whatsoever, we are happy to show anything that's on our website, or if you have any special requests, if you are looking for something, because we do have a ton of stock in right now that is not even on our website. So feel free to shout out if there is anything, that you're interested in, that you're just like, hey, you got any, whatever. We might, you never know. So Lisa, I'm going to show you number 21. Perfect. Okay, my microphone's still good. Whew. Okay. 21, 7, 8, oh yes, 21. So here you go with this last pyrite obelisk. These are good. These are hefty. Like, this is a heavy stone. Number 21, several inches tall, like good size. These are $60. This is the last one we got. So number 21 is $60. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. Perfect. All right, and with that, okay. Soul 21, gotcha. Gotcha. Perfect. Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm glad that one's found a home. I always get really sad when there's like the last one sort of lingering around. I always want very much so for it to find a home. Is there any more last pieces? Just that tiger eye point. No one wants the tiger eye point number. What was that? 15. That's the last one. We do have a singular sort of old batch tiger iron palm stone. We did get some new Merlinite freeforms. Those have been very popular in the past.
Some bigger calcite.
David's super excited about some calcite.
Okay.
Oh, the cave calcite. We did get new. We're not talking about that yet. That's going to be a future party.
Awesome.
And I do want to say too, so if everyone is done, you can go ahead and start checking out. If there is anything else that you would like to see, feel free to shout us out, and we are happy to show you anything extra. I will let you know that we will not be doing a live next week. We are involved in another online event that I'm very excited about. So we will not be here next week, but we will be here the following week. And those last 3 parties of October, I want to do some fun stuff. So definitely make plans to join us the last 3 Fridays in October, and go ahead and start making your shopping, your holiday shopping lists and things too. Because it's about that time. Erica says, my son keeps stealing my little rainbow fluorite, so I'd like to get him his own for Christmas. Got any faves? Absolutely. You go grab a couple. Oh, Mary's already on it. Look at it. Perfect.
One big one. That's the gift, the little one, and get one for
Oh, I love so.
That's how I think.
Right. David, first of all, thinks that maybe you should just let him have yours and otherwise buy yourself a nice big one. So I'm going to pull up the camera and show you these as well.
If he's already fond of that.
Right. David says that if he already likes the one you have, why not just let him have the one that he likes? Right? David says good salesman. Or Erica says good salesman. All right, Erica. Here is this one. I will show you the large one because these are gorgeous. It's just more or less a bigger version of what you have. These are 6-sided instead of 4. No, the small ones are 6-sided. You're right. All right, so we have a large one, and how much are these? These don't have a price. 45. David's telling me 45 for these large ones. Okay, let me show you the small ones though. They have picked out 5 beautiful ones here. I'm gonna number these. We'll call the big one 36. Actually, I feel like I'm messing up my
They're
numbers
actually
now.
42 in this.
Oh, excuse us. The large one is 42.
Correct.
42. Okay, so this is number 37. We'll call this 37. Let me see if I can. Ooh, look at that. So this is number 37. All of these are how much?
They are 15.
15. This one is a good bit darker, but it's definitely blue and green. You can especially tell from this side. There's some cool stuff happening in there. So this is number 37. Here comes 38. Very purple and green down here. And some light green and clear going on up top. So that's number 38. Number 39 is considerably lighter. Purple on top, and it has some green down here, some light green. That's 38. And here comes 39. Ooh, I like this one. We get 39. Purple and kind of a light minty green. Some beautiful layers happening in here. That's number 39. And here is number 40. Ooh, this one's very cool too. I mean, they're all cool. This is number 40. Look at that. That's number 40. If none of those float your boat, we do have several more. So we're happy to grab 5 more and show you, or there are those. We did also get a couple other fluorite pieces. We now have fluorite cubes and fluorite spheres. If you want to just grab me one of each, I think I will hold them up. I do want to do a whole party in the relatively near future where microphone's still good, where we do more fluorite pieces. But just in case anyone's like, I might want to like check those out in the future. Oh, 38 sold. Perfect. 36, 37, 38. Gotcha. Wait. 36, 37. Erica, is this one 38? Because I actually think I numbered them incorrectly. Is this 38? Is this the one you're talking about? This is the one that was like kind of purple and this is the lighter one. You can just verify yes or no. We need to like have extra numbers on our paper in the future. Let me know.
The one before that.
Okay. I was afraid of that. So this, I think I did. So this is the correct 38. That is totally my bad. This is on me. I don't know how to count.
I know which one it was.
So I think the no you just gave was for the first question. And you can give me a second yes or no as to, yep, this is it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Again, that was my bad. Totally my bad. Okay, we do have some additional fluorite pieces too, in case anyone's ever in the mood to come do some virtual shopping, or if you're like, I want to see those now, whatever it may be. We have these fluorite spheres that are mostly green, though a couple of them are rainbow, and that they also have some purple in them as well. And these little cubes, did I call it a sphere a minute ago? Because I might have. These cubes, they will sit like this, but they also have this nice little notch right here, so you can actually set them, you don't want to sit it on your finger like that by any means, but you can set them like this. So they have sort of extra dimensionality to how it is that you set them up. So these are super cool, and you're very welcome, Erica. And then we also have these spheres, these very beautiful spheres. Again, most of these are green, but even this one has this sort of purple band going through here. So we also have some spheres, and these are 85. And we have these new little sphere stands. So if anyone is interested in seeing any of those at any point, now or later, you are welcome to. They're not on our site yet, and they probably won't be for a couple of weeks. But you can always either come to a party and do some virtual shopping at the end, or you can also schedule a personal virtual shopping. Either me or David or Mary will hang out with you and show you literally each and every one of whatever it is that you want to see, or whatever it is that you want to see. So we do have several pieces of fluorite green, rainbow, otherwise, that have been added to our stock. There's not on our site yet. Perfect. And with that, I'm not seeing any other requests. Again, you have a few seconds to put in any requests. If there is anything else that you would like to see, we are happy to show you. Otherwise, we can start wrapping up. Be sure to check out with any of the things that you have claimed for yourself. If you're unsure, feel free to just put in the chat, and Mary will verify for you what it is that you claim. Sometimes people forget. I totally get it. You get claiming all the things. Get wrapped up in the moment. I feel you. Totally feel you. So feel free to get in touch with Mary if you are unsure what all you have claimed. With that, I guess we'll just sort of start wrapping up. This is fun. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with us. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday too, Erica and everybody. We will be getting everything packaged up and sent out to you on Monday morning. So if you want to add anything to your order or whatever it may be, we are happy to combine packages. If you saw anything on the table that you want to think about over the weekend, you feel free to do so. You can check out on our website and put in the notes which one it is that you want. But we will be removing them from the table sort of midday on Monday. So if you don't do it by then, we won't really be able to, we can't promise that you will be able to get whichever one it is that you want. So with that, hope everyone has a great weekend. Spend some time soaking up some of these last rays of sunshine and store them up so that you can make it through the winter. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to do some yard work, some good yard work, and otherwise soaking it up. And probably with some crystals in my pocket, definitely still have my bloodstone. See, here's my bloodstone, guys. These are good stones. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. Any last words from you guys? All good? Good to see you. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Cheers.